Why did I give Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? I was really looking forward to this game, as I was a massive fan of both the first and the third one. Both games have the same concept, but offer a different experience, so I was curious to see which game the second would be more in line with. Luigi is at home, trying to forget about the traumas he faced several years earlier in a haunted mansion. When Professor Gadd, Mike TVs him into his laboratory and makes him go out and face more ghosts. I guess this is just like when they make you face your trauma head on. I'm not quite sure if King Boo breaks the Dark Moon to control all the ghosts, or is actually the hero and breaks the Dark Moon to free them from Professor Gadd's control, as he is forcing them into free labour. Either way, it breaks, and he doesn't learn his lesson, as his answer is to force Luigi into free labour to collect all the Dark Moon pieces from various locations. The locales are definitely a big plus for me over the first game. These different areas make the game feel a lot more diverse and nuanced. They're not as exciting as the hotel floor themes from Luigi's Mansion 3, but they were trying to keep within the title and not make the game too far-fetched. Something that was also new to Dark Moon was the Scare Scraper, which is a throwaway multiplayer mode where you go through randomly created floors sucking up ghost after ghost. In fairness, I don't have any friends, so playing with randoms was exhausted very quickly. But honestly, once you've played this game mode once, you've played it 1,000 times. There's no incentive offered to play it again. Another great natural upgrade is the new Poltergust 5000, which boasts tech like the strobe bolt, which is necessary to stun ghosts and allow you to suck, and the dark light device. This makes the game much more than just sucking up ghost after ghost. Not much more, but a little more. Let's talk about a change in the game that I really didn't like, and that's the decision to change to a level design. In the original, you're free to explore the mansion at your own pace. You can't go on to the next area until you've unlocked it, but you're not explicitly told this, and you might still have to go back to old areas to do tasks. You have free reign to go anywhere in the mansion at any time. Luigi's Mansion 2 sets you loose in one of the areas and pretty much tells you everywhere you need to go next. The game still lets you explore to a certain extent, but where this mission structure gets really jarring is later on, where the missions get longer. If you die or want to do anything else in the middle of the mission, there's no saving, so you have to restart the whole level again. I also feel this taking you in and out of the levels deducts from the flow of the game and made it sometimes harder for me to play it for longer than a mission at a time. I'm definitely relieved they reverted back in the newer game. Although the biggest flow killer for me was Professor Gadd's constant flooding my jewel screen like some kind of possessive girlfriend. Every time I would discover something or make a breakthrough, there was always a phone call incoming. Luigi definitely needs to cut ties and block Gadd's number. It got to the point that I wouldn't move after an event because I knew I was about to. In-game graphics were mostly crisp and pretty, with just a few models that looked poorly rendered. I think the reason for this is because the developers Tantalus Media used the same framework as Luigi's Mansion 3, and when they had to create new models, they struggled. But this is only a guess, so. The cinematics, on the other hand, I don't know what went on here, but these look like early Pixar animations, and they're kinda hard to watch. Definitely the most haunting part about Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. There are a few minor upgrades from the 3DS release, such as UI changes and an improved control scheme thanks to the Switch's second joystick, but no actual additional content. So if you've experienced this the first time around, there's no additional reasons to play this again. No additional reasons other than it being a lot of fun. I guess that's a good enough reason. I would recommend the third game before this though, and the first, but if you're like me and you're still looking for more ghosts to suck, you'll definitely have a good time playing this. And if you buy this, maybe we'll soon get Luigi's Mansion 4, Gadd's Revenge.